Sports, a place where many athletes find success.
This is likely the final play that matters. End zone wide open. What a night for Mike Williams.
But where there's a winner, there has to be a loser.
He came a long way. You hear me? Come here, I love you, bro. Real.
It's one thing to watch the game, but another to analyze it. Let's talk about the numbers. You ready?
YouTube, what's going on, man? Back and give another video. It's your boy Numbers Fan Jay, and we're about to get into these week 6 picks. But before I do that, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm here every Monday and Thursday to talk about NFL football, NBA basketball, and the NCAA Men's March Madness tournament. Now, before I get into these picks, I gotta give y'all some news. So, in the news, Le'Veon Bell has been released. We know Le'Veon for being famous, really, with the Steelers, having his best part of his career with the Steelers. Sat out for a whole year, hoping for more money than what he was being offered. Then he went to New York, got a little bit more money, but he didn't have help in New York. He didn't have a good O-line. And he didn't have any other star skill position players. So all the attention defensively was always on him. He didn't have really any great standout games. He had a few good games, but it wasn't anything, remarkable like that. But anyway, so that's really it for the news. Oh, also, Chargers and Jaguars. The Chargers were supposed to play the Jaguars this coming week in week 6, but the game was canceled due to COVID, of course. The schedule was adjusted. The Chargers will receive a bye week for this week. The Chargers-Jaguars game will take place in week 7. Jaguars' schedule has also been adjusted. And we'll get into all that. We'll also leave a link in the description explaining all the changes that are in the coming weeks, because a lot of games have been switched around. There have been a lot of schedules completely readjusted. I'll leave a link for you guys to look at that stuff. So, anyway, my pick record coming into week 6, 55, 20, and 1. 55 right, 20 wrong, and 1 tie. I went 8-6 in week 5. My worst week so far. It was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm trying to be better for you guys this week. But also on the bye this week, the Raiders, the Saints, and the Seahawks. 3 teams also on the bye in addition to the Chargers. So, there we are. Undefeated teams that are remaining going into week 6. The Seahawks, Steelers, Titans, the Packers. So, we're down to 4 teams. Winless teams remaining, we have the Giants, the Jets, and the Falcons. So, I think we have more winless teams at this point last year than we do this year. But I don't know. Check me on that. Fact check me on that. Let me know in the comments who was winless at week 6. Was it more than 3 teams or less? Or was it 3 teams? Let me know. But anyway, going into the week 6 picks. Starting off with the recap, of course, from the Monday night game and the Tuesday night game. We had a Tuesday night football game in the NFL. How weird. But the Monday night game, Chargers at Saints. Chargers lost. We picked the Chargers in this one, 27-30. A lot of analysts picked us to get blown out, which I say every time, this Chargers team does not get blown out. It doesn't happen. Stop saying that, please. But anyway, we lost this game 27-30. We led this game 20-3 until, of course, we pulled the Chargers and we led up the 17-point lead. We had a chance to win the game in regulation. Justin Herbert did nothing but good all game. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, no turnovers at all. Alvin Kamara was held in check, kind of. 119 scrimmage yards. Up until the 4th quarter, he was really a non-factor. Chargers defense allowed over 400 yards from scrimmage. So, I think there's one thing clear that we need to do. Like I think I said last week, we need to get rid of defensive coordinator. But anyway, Bills at Titans. The Tuesday game, we picked the Bills and the Titans just wiped the floor with them. They wiped the floor with them. 16-42. Titans improved to 4-0. Bills take their first loss of the season, 4-1. Josh Allen threw 2 interceptions in this game. Andre Roberts had a fumble. Ryan Tannehill on the opposite side had only 195 passing yards, but he had 3 touchdowns, 42 rushing yards, 10 yards per carry, and 1 rushing touchdown. So Ryan Tannehill came away with 4 touchdowns. Big impact player for the Titans right now. Great win, great win. Thursday night game coming up in week 6, starting off the picks, would have been Chiefs at Bills, but we don't have a Thursday night game. This game has been moved to Monday at 4 due to the Bills having to play the Titans on a Tuesday night. Having a 2-day break is just, it's not good enough. They need much more time to play the next team, to prepare for the next team. So going into the early game starting on Sunday, Texans at Titans. Titans won 3 of the last 4 in Tennessee. Houston is 31st in rush defense, and they're going against Derrick Henry, who's the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL right now. Defending rushing champ, I'm going with the Titans again to improve to 5-0 over the Texans. Bears at Panthers. Bears 4-1. Panthers are 3-2. Bears won 4 out of the last 5 in this matchup. Chicago's defense is 4th in points per game versus the 21st scoring offense. I think this is pretty easy. Despite the record, despite the Panthers winning with Mike Davis instead of Christian McCaffrey, I'm going to have to go with the Bears on the road. Broncos at Patriots. Patriots 2-2, Broncos 1-3. The Broncos haven't won in New England since 2006. Denver is 28th in scoring right now. I'm going to have to go with the Patriots. We expect Cam Newton to be back and ready to go. He is expected to play. He's asymptomatic for COVID, so he's expected to play regardless. But Browns at Steelers. Steelers undefeated 4-0. Browns 4-1. This might be the game of the week. Browns won 8 out of the last 10 in this matchup. Excuse me, I said that wrong. The Steelers won 8 of the last 10 in this matchup. And they tied in 2018. The Browns have the #1 rushing attack in the NFL, #1 rushing team in the NFL, versus the #2 rush defense. The Browns defense just flat out is not good. They're not good. I'm going to have to go with the Steelers to remain undefeated. I wanted to pick the Browns, but this defense, I just don't trust them. Ravens at Eagles. Ravens 4-1. Eagles 1-3-1. Series is tied all time 2-2-1. So they're tied in wins and they have a tie. It can't be more even in this matchup. The tie was in Baltimore. The Eagles are 2-0 at home. This is a home game for them, but the Eagles have 11 giveaways. This ties the most for the lead in the NFL, most giveaways up until week 6. We're going to have to go with the Ravens. The Ravens are just the better football team right now. They're not turning the ball over as much as the Eagles are, and they're running the ball. So we'll see. I'm going to have to go with the Ravens on the road. Washington football team at the New York Giants, one of the worst matchups of the week. Giants won the last 3 in this matchup. I'm picking the team with a win on their record to win the game. I'm just going to leave it right there. That's what I'm going to say. All right, Falcons at Vikings. Vikings won the last 4 in this matchup, but I'm going to, like I said in the game before this, I'm picking the team with the win on their record to win the game. I'm going to go with the Vikings. Lions at Jaguars. The series is tied 3-3 all time. Another bad game. 1-3 Lions versus the 1-4 Jaguars. Both defenses are terrible. The Lions score more offensively, though, so I'm going to have to go with the Lions. Bengals at Colts. Bengals are 1-3-1. Colts are 3-2. This is the 29th scoring offense versus the #2 defense in points allowed in the Colts. You're going to have to go with the Colts, plain and simple. We've seen Joe Burrow get shut down by the Ravens. Unfortunately, he's going to be shut down again by the Colts in this matchup. Starting the late games, Jets at Dolphins. 0-5 Jets versus 2-3 Dolphins. Dolphins won 4 of the last 5. You already know what I'm about to say. I'm picking the team with the win on their record. I'm going with the Dolphins. Packers at Buccaneers. The Packers are undefeated. Buccaneers are 3-2. They just lost last game to the Bears. Packers won 3 of the last 4. This is the #1 scoring team in the NFL in the Packers versus the 8th defense in points allowed. Packers have 0 turnovers through the first 4 games. I'm going to go with the Packers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have 7 turnovers. I'm going to go with the Packers in this game on the road. Rams at 49ers is the night game. The Rams are 4-1. The 49ers are 2-3. Rams defense is absolutely better than this 49ers offense right now. They're 3rd in points per game allowed. 49ers offense, I'm not even going to go into that. I'm just going to say that the Rams are going to win this game. 49ers are in a bad spot right now with these injuries. They just don't look the same as they did last year. Gonna go with the Rams to win this game on the road. Chiefs at Bills. Chiefs are 4-1. Bills are 4-1. Kansas City won 3 of the last 4 in this matchup. Josh Allen looked human again, man. Mahomes is better than Tannehill, and Tannehill just beat these Bills down. I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs on the road at the 4 o'clock game on Monday. It's just weird. Now the night game on Monday, 7:15 Central Time, the Cardinals are taking on the Cowboys. 3-2 Cardinals versus 2-3 Cowboys. Cardinals won 4 of the last 5 in this matchup. No Dak Prescott against the 5th best pass defense, while allowing the most points per game in the NFL. The Cowboys defense, of course. I'm going to have to go with the Cardinals. I think this one is easy. This is my lock of the week. Kyler Murray is going to have himself a field day. Introduce the Cardinals of 2020 to the world. But these are my picks for week 6. Y'all leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're new. Thank you for your view. I appreciate you. Who you got for week 6? Do you agree with most of my picks? Do you disagree with most of my picks? Let me know in the comments. Share this video, ladies and gentlemen. Share this video. It's your boy Jay. We out of here.